Our beloved Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam has taught us how to protect ourselves from shayateen, from evil jinn, and from mischievous jinn, spirits, demons, devils, etc. Our beloved Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, he would recite certain parts of the Quran, such as Ayatul Kursi, Surah Al-Falaq, and Surah An-Nas, etc. And this would give a temporary form of protection by the will of Allah for the person reciting. Now, he would also recite and then blow on his hands and rub those hands over his body, moisten the breath and blow on the hands, and again rub these over the body. So when we moisten the breath and we do a spitting action, then this has a longer lasting form of protection than just simply reciting. So what we can do to have a longer lasting form of protection is by blowing these parts of the Quran over water and storing this water in a bottle, a spray bottle, and using a spray bottle to protect ourselves. We can buy these types of bottles from Boots if you live in the UK, etc. So these bottles should be small enough to hold in our pockets or handbags, etc. And we get some water, such as mineral water or filtered clean water, not tap water, because tap water is generally just recycled sewage water. So we get the clean water, we pour this clean water into the bottle, and we recite, for example, Surah An-Nas, Surah Falaq, and Ayatul Kursi, minimum of these ayats, surahs, and we recite these and we blow into the bottle, into the water of the bottle. And we can do this throughout the day. And if we want to recite more, we can recite more. Any other ayats, any other surahs we can recite, no problem. It doesn't matter which parts of the Quran we recite. The more, the better. If we recite these three, and then this is enough. Okay, so what we do then is that we can use this bottle of water, of Ruqiyah water, to protect ourselves. We can spray this water over our face, on our head, on our chests, on our body, etc. So what may happen is that we will have an attack, we will have shaitan approaching us and trying to interfere with us. For example, with some people, what happens is that shaitan, starts making movements, interference under our skin, through the veins. Person actually feels some movement under the skin or through the veins. So this is most likely shaitan. So as soon as we spray that area, the shaitan will run away. And as long as that area is wet, it will give protection. If we find it difficult to concentrate and we believe that this is shaitan, again, we can spray our head, spray our heart. We have a lot of waswas. Before the salah, we can spray our shoulder, our heart, our head, our face, etc. And this will help to give protection. Anytime we think that shaitan is trying to annoy us, to interfere with us, we can use this bottle to spray on any parts of our body. And it's not necessary to spray directly onto the skin. We can just spray onto the clothing that we're wearing, and this should be enough, inshallah. If we spray under the clothing, this water will last much longer, so the protection will continue longer, but it's not necessary. We shouldn't be worried about paranoia, because paranoia essentially comes from shaitan anyway. So what shaitan he does, he gets us to worry and worry and worry that shaitan's coming. So we think that shaitan's here. So if we spray shaitan, even if shaitan is not there, the last thing he wants us to do is keep spraying. So he's not going to make us paranoid about shaitan. He's not going to make us paranoid. So we should not worry about overspraying ourselves, because there's no harm in overdoing it. But underdoing it, then there may be harm, because there'll be less protection. So we shouldn't worry about paranoia, because shaitan will not let us be paranoid about protecting ourselves from him. He will try to influence to do less protection. If somebody has OCD, then they should be continuously, spraying themselves, spraying their heart, their head, face, etc. And inshallah, this will dampen the waswas. This will eliminate those kinds of problems. We can keep topping this up, topping the water up when it becomes quarter full, half full, etc. And also we can keep reciting and blowing into the bottle regularly throughout the day, even if it's just once a day. As long as we don't let the water run out, so we can keep using this. So this will be a benefit. Another example is, for some people, the shaitan, he comes and starts to press the bladder. So the bladder is only half full. It's not completely full. So the shaitan will come and press. So we think that our bladder is full. So now we are desperate to go to the toilet. And now it's time for salah, time to pray, time to do this or time to do that. And all of a sudden, we have this sudden urge to visit the toilet. So this is most likely from shaitan. Okay, it can be emphasized more because of age or because the person has a small bladder, but it is most likely from shaitan. If we're not sure, or if we are sure, we just spray our bladder area, the waist area. We just spray this, and inshallah, this will get rid of it. This will get rid of that sensation, if it is actually jinn. Inshallah, what we do is that we carry this bottle in our pocket on our person continuously. And so we can use it very quickly, more quickly than, reciting. We can discreetly maybe spray ourselves when we feel the need. So by doing this regularly in need, or maybe when there's not a need, and then this will cause a lot of problems for any shaitan around us. This is a very beneficial method of protection, but please remember that this is only a temporary form of protection. To get rid of shayateen completely, then we have to do the Ruqiyah bath and the Ruqiyah oil by rubbing the oil over us every night. And these are shown in other articles, other videos as well.